What's up? You know who it is. Same time, same channel. It's not even the same time. What? Oh, actually, we changed. Yeah, different. We're doing this in the daytime this time. What happened to my Naruto?
Sorry, this little thing.
Bro.
I disapprove.
What's that saying? I'll go to the first fight. My man's Tai Tuivasa versus Augusto Sakai. Now, I know Tai, I know what he's about. And Sakai, I've seen him fight before. I know he likes to stand and bang. I know he likes to strike. I'm not sure what his favorite strikes are. But, yeah, how I see this fight going, obviously Tai's way. I know what Tai's about.
That hiding knockout.
Yeah, oh bro, that was crazy. That was kind of like Glover versus Ryan Bader, because before the knockout, Tai got caught a little bit, and then he composed himself, saw Greg come in, and then just countered him. He dropped him bad, and then finished the fight. Yeah, I see this one going Tai's way. Augusto Sakai, I feel like he's fought on my card before. Yeah, I don't know what he's about, but I know what Tai's about. He's about that life, so yeah, let's go Tai. Eshe, this is a good one. I don't know too much about Pedro Munoz, but I know he's a badass in the bantamweight division, but I know a lot about Dominic Cruz, because I've studied him for years.
But what parts of his game have you studied?
Just the footwork. For Dominic, is his footwork. That's the thing. His cadence, his footwork is different. The way he even throws off those, his kicks, his combos, like he looks like he's out of position. He looks like he's not even in the right space to throw, and he'll just throw something crazy. Pedro Munoz, his last fight I can remember was with Cody. It was with Cody Garbrandt, and I think he knocked him out lately. This is the same. It was like 2-3. It went 2-3. Yeah, 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. Hey, where is it? What? Again? Oh, okay. 2-3. It stands there. 2-3. Okay. 2. Oh, I dropped him.
Why do you think he always gets caught up in that trap of just throwing the same thing?
Ego. I mean, I'll just say that's ego, because that would be the reason for myself.
Ego, or like anger, or like
anger. It can be derived from that as well. It's just like you feel like sometimes, your ego, you want to get one back. Like, fuck this, I can stand. I can fucking trade with him. Actually, I'm gonna take a shit. Hold up. Yeah. So Munoz, this is a fight that made me take notice of him, and the way he fought in this fight, I felt like he showed some nuts. He showed some balls, but yeah, I want to see more. Who's he fighting? Cruz. Okay, so he's getting older, of course. You know, what is he right now? He's fucking 30 something.
So he's only fought 6 times from like 2010.
Yeah, because of the injuries, man. He had a fucking ACL, MCL. I have a funny story about Cruz.
Tell it.
Who was out, right? This is after Carlos did the Contender Series. And then we went to dinner, then we went out, and then we're hanging out in the hotel, chilling, chopping it up until the early hours. And then I decided to go outside for a smoke, for a joint, just because I was like, okay, I need to get to sleep. As I'm sitting down by the car, I don't know whose car this was, but I was trying to catch a light. I'm trying to light this joint, and then he's like, let me help you with that. Turn around, I was like, oh shit, it's Cruz. I was like, what the fuck? And then he helps me cover it up, and we light the joint. And then we start chopping it up about just fighting and stuff and a little bit of life. Only for about maybe 3 minutes, because he was on the rush to a meeting for the pre-fight stuff. And I was like, yeah, I have a little hit, cool. And then pieced it out. I can't tell you what the details of what we're talking was about, but it was pretty insightful, put it that way. It was insightful. And yeah, that's the story. Story! There you go. All right, quick story about Cruz. But he's a nice guy.
Work hard.
Allegedly. Yeah, this video is brought to you by Engage Industries. My peoples, they've been with me, supported me through hard times, and that's why I stay loyal to them. If you want to go cop anything from the website, get some drip, look nice, clean, use the code STYLES to get 15% off any merch on the website. Go get yourself drippy like me. Sean O'Malley versus Rulan Paiva. I'm gonna go with Sean with this one. I've seen Paiva fight before, but not memorable again. But Sean O'Malley I know a lot about. I like his educated way of striking. I like the way he feints, the way he switches, by standstill. I like the way he draws attacks and the way he's creative as well. He's really creative with his striking, and he looks like he's having fun in there. That's the thing I like about Sean O'Malley. One thing he mentioned, I saw on the Instagram, Ariel posted, I think something about sleep performance.
He said it was the best sleeper in the UFC.
I'm making sure I get that in there as well, because I understand how important sleep is and rest is. As I get older, I'm starting to pick that up. So in this fight, I'm gonna go Sean, like I said, because I'm a fan of his style. And yeah, I mean, Paiva can prove me wrong, make this one memorable. Ooh, to my man's Kai Car-France versus Cody Garbrandt. I know how this fight's gonna go in my head. This is Cody's first venture into the flyweight division, coming out to flyweight. certain things have to give. Your cardio depends how you do the weight cut, and also the chin, the durability of the chin. That's one thing I feel like is gonna affect Cody in this fight. And, you know, of course, call me biased because it's my duties fighting. Because I've been hit by Kai before. You don't want to get hit by Kai. Trust. But yeah, Kai, he's quiet, but he's got that dog in him. He's got that fire in him. Yeah. And he's got hand speed as well. That's one thing I like about Cody is his hand speed. And he's intelligent. But lately, he just, for whatever reasons, decides, like I said, it might be ego. He decides to stand in the pocket and throw and take unnecessary risks. Don't do that with Kai. You do that with Kai, you're getting slept. I already kind of know a little bit of what the blueprint for this fight is. My bet is on Kai, and it's heavy. And I know exactly what's gonna happen. And trust, when Kai knocks him out, there's no other question. It's title shot. Title shot straight away. What else? Who else is he gonna fight? He's already proved himself in the last few fights, you know. And the landscape of the flyweight division isn't really, no one's really standing out. So if Kai shows up in this fight, he makes a statement, gets a win, title shot guaranteed. I don't see anything else. And he's, one thing I liked as well, when I last saw Kai, he's focused. Kai is like always a quiet guy, but I can see in his eyes he was focused. And then when I told him that, he smiled, and I was like, that's the first smile I've seen from you all training. But yeah, he's really focused for this fight. And the way he's talking to me, when we conversed the other day, yeah, I can see he's dialed in because he knows what's at stake on this fight, and that's a title shot. So yeah, on to the sacrifice. I mean, shut up. Why would you say that? Stop. That was a joke. Relax. Sorry, not sorry. We all know what happens most times when Amanda Nunes steps in the octagon. That's why she's the female GOAT. But Juliana Pena, I remember her from Tough, if I recall. And I know one thing about Juliana was her wrestling. She was really tenacious with it. Yeah, her striking, from what I recall, was not anything to write about. But her wrestling, her grappling, her tenacity is what I remember her for. Yeah, so if I was her, I mean, Amanda's big. I've seen Amanda. She's a big girl. She's also a black belt, so she knows how to defend takedowns and stuff. So I would advise Juliana not to try and stand and bang.
But what about even like mentality-wise, knowing that everyone thinks that you're going in there to get slaughtered? Like,
then you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, what would you tell Pena?
Nah, nothing to lose. Just go in there and do it. I say go in there, don't be stupid and like go aggressive and try and strike with her. Just balls to the wall, as in like just straight away grapple her from the get-go, get her tired as much as you can. But again, you're talking about Nunes, who is just on a roll right now. Crazy momentum, almost impossible to stop, but it's not impossible to stop. So it's hard to bet against Amanda Nunes because of just history. So I hate doing that. I hate when people, like, you know, when someone kind of like gets in this position, it's like, okay, everyone assumes they know what's going to happen, and they're sort of right based on history, but at the same time, I'm like, everyone deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a fighting chance. With that being said, if I'm betting, I'm going to have to bet on Amanda Nunes, just based on history and momentum. But I mean, if there's a crazy upset about to happen, fucking go hard, you know, get it done. Anyway, I'm on to the main event of the evening. The champ, Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. I've always liked Oliveira. I've always liked his style. He's had some really horrible fights in the past. I feel like he's quit a few times in the past. I feel like he's quit, like they were one of the ones with the cowboy fight where I felt like he could have still done some more. But yeah, it's good to see someone like that almost go full circle and then become a champion. And then now they're, you know, where they belong, where they deserve to be. But then you have a guy like Dustin Poirier across the cage from you, who is a veteran, who is a tough dude. He's improving his striking. Like, Dustin's striking in the beginning was very, especially his boxing, you know, but he's improved. Like, over the years, I've just seen him step up. And for me, one thing I took away from his Dan Hooker fight was his recovery. The way he recovered after that, I was really impressed. I was very impressed. His breathing, and then his cardio he put on after that second round. Charles on the ground is slick, so I'd advise Dustin not to go to the ground with him. I don't know what kind of belt Dustin has or what his pedigree is. And black belt, yeah, don't go to the ground with Charles Oliveira. I just feel like he's too slick. Keeping it standing, Oliveira still knows how to strike. Oliveira is still no joke. Even you look at the Michael Chandler fight, he got rocked in the beginning, held his composure, didn't get knocked out, came back in the second round, took his time, and it was a right hand left hook that he used to drop Michael Chandler. It was really slick. Yeah, so Oliveira's no joke as well with the striking. I feel like, of course, he's going to be improving, but I haven't noticed his improvements as much as I've noticed Dustin's improvements. Dustin's improvement standing, yeah, I like. He's still a bit flat-footed, still plods forward sometimes and overthrows, but it works for him. You know, everyone's style is different. This is art, so Yeah, it works for him. I like Oliveira though. I do like Oliveira just because I like the story of his rags to riches story, and I feel like he deserves to be in the position he's in. But again, so does Dustin. Yeah, that's it. I look forward to a great show. It's a great display of martial arts.